Ladies and gentlemen, Biafrans home and diaspora, I greet you. I use this very moment to say thank you. Thank you, Biafra Liberation Armies. Thank you, Biafra Liberation Forces. Thank you, BDF. Thank you, Biafra Resistance Armies. Thank you, ESN. Finally, my thanks goes to the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile. And wheresoever Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now, I extend my hands of thanksgiving to him. And I say, may the Almighty God bless, protect, and cover him from every plans of the enemies, that none of them shall see him in the day or in the night. May the blood of Jesus seal him from the attacks of the detractors. So thank you. As it stands this moment, I want to inform you that the clock is turning round, and I believe that it's for good, because Bible says that judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it. I want to tell you this moment that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu never fell, and all what he has been saying is nothing but the truth, because generally today all the Nigerian politicians have come to the conclusion that the alarm of destruction that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu raised was proper, and they confirmed the truth. And everybody today have started speaking in the favor of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, as he is being vindicated with Simon Ekpa, because what they are doing is in line with life security and protection. Quickly, since the president or the government of Nigeria cannot be able to protect his citizens, and everybody's life is at jeopardy, and people are being jeopardized every day in Nigeria without a conscience. And the politicians that the citizens are looking up to cannot be able to protect them from the invaders, the terrorists, the rapists, and the kidnappers. And it's as good as these men of underworld have agreed or joined, they had an agreement with Nigerian politicians to be using the citizens for business or for ransom. So when the men of underworld, I call them men of underworld because what they are doing is against nature. The kidnappers, the rapists, the terrorists, and the rest of them. So it's like when they get the money from ransom or for ransom, then they will share it with the Nigeria government. And this is why Nigeria government decided to lie low and become loyal to Fulani Miyetti Allah terrorists in Nigeria, and every other terrorist that have come to join them, like ISWAP or Qaeda, and etc. Now, as it stands this day, I want to tell you that these are the things that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu foresee and started raising alarm of what is going to befall Nigeria. And to make it worse today, majority of Nigerians have nothing on their hands to put in their mouth. So which means hunger strike. See somebody walking, but it's just empty. Anything can happen to him. If hungry, they did not kill him, terrorists will kill him. You see that there's no any shortcut to survive in Nigeria, whether poor or rich, because as the poor ones are dying, it's how the rich ones are dying, except the politicians, because the politicians shared the security forces of Nigeria to themselves. In every corner and corner, they have personal securities even in their bedroom that watches them while sleeping. So what I'm saying this moment is that truth cannot be underrated and cannot be disputed. And a man of truth cannot die like a sinner. Why I'm saying what I'm saying is that every indication of Mazen Nnamdi speech, you will see truth, confirmed truth. So, as it stands this day, I want to tell you that many people who have been silent and decided to remain speechless concerning Mazen Nnamdi incarceration from Kenya down to Nigeria. It's not that they don't know that it was illegal. It's not that they don't believe that what the federal government of Nigeria was doing is against nature and it is against Biafrans. So the marginalization of Igbos in Nigeria have become very clear, because I believe that why Peter Obi is coming up today is because Nigeria have shown him what kind of stuffs that Nigeria is made up of. So that Nigeria government and her people cannot be trusted with anything. There's no confidence in Nigeria government. And they have done it to P2B, and P2B have tested the deceptiveness and the political marigendas, the acute hatred of Nigeria government. But it's quite unfortunate that P2B was in a hurry to declare Biafra dead while Biafrans are still alive. And I believe that one Nigeria, can take him to his merited destiny or destination. So little did he know that Nigeria doesn't have him at heart. But if they see a means to eliminate him, they will do. Because after Buhari have overturned or turned upside down the election of February 25th, 2023 to the favor of Tinubu. Meanwhile, the real winner of that election of last year was confirmed clearly by international observers that P2B was the one who legally won the Nigeria presidential election of Nigeria 2023. But his mandate and his certificate was stolen by Buhari and Tinubu, and they used force by all means and jabbed him out. So at the same time, you can bear me witness, or you can attest to this, that P2B, after they messed him up and pushed him out, so he traveled to United Kingdom, and Buhari gave order for him to be arrested by international police and was mesmerized. So all these things are acrimonial issues, and it's very painful, and it is one of those marginalizations we are talking about. We are not talking about marginalization because Nigeria is not feeding Biafrans. Mind you, that without Biafrans, there will be no Nigeria. Nigeria is existing independent of Biafra, because Nigeria cannot do, Nigeria cannot stand, Nigeria cannot eat, Nigeria cannot feed, Nigeria cannot be comfortable without Biafrans. So, but you see, monkey is walking and baboon is eating. So, which is very uncalled for. So today, I believe that some people's consciousness are returning unto them, just like Nebuchadnezzar in the Bible. The day he realized that God was the one who made heaven and earth and give the kingdom of men to whosoever he likes. Then, as God turned him to a cow for 7 years, then his understanding returned to him as a human being, and he went back to his throne. I believe that so many Nebuchadnezzars from Igbo land, especially politicians, they are going to make U-turn by force. Because why? The truth is on ground. And Simon Ekpa is demonstrating an undiluted truth and power from the highest order. And I believe sincerely that all the politicians in Nigeria have seen the end of where Simon is heading to, and they decided to mellow down. Because if you ask me, I will tell you that anything that has to do with one Nigeria is gone. It has become a history. What I'm saying this day, this moment, understand me, that P2B of all the obedient have now turned to join his cohorts, those who have been kicking against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that have suddenly turned back to say, oh, it is an evil thing for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain in the DSS custody. Today, P2B have called Tinubu to order and give him reasons. P2B gave Tinubu reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released out of the DSS custody. And you who is listening to me this moment, your comment is very important, because we are looking for solution, and every Biafran is important to this primary solution. Why I call it primary solution is that it is the foundation of Biafra, and it is something that will give us standing for us to be comfortable with life, and at the same time do what is necessary as a people and as a nation and as a sovereign country Biafra is. So today, as P2B have decided to call Tinubu to order and tell him the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. I want to hear from you what you think. How do you look at this? Do you feel that this call from P2B to Tinubu is from P2B's heart? And that was after P2B has declared Biafra dead over 50 years ago. Now he turned back to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released. So, for what reason? And these are the people who have contributed immensely for the mastication and the oppression, the pressure and oppress on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Both his kidnap, illegal rendition, bounty contributions, and elongation of his detention. So, I don't want you to play hanky-panky. I want you to go straight to the point and tell us what you feel and how you feel that it should have been done. If P2B is coming in now, is P2B coming in as one of the indigenous people of Biafra, or P2B is coming in as one Nigerian man? Because there is a great segregation between, Nigeria and Biafrans today. So Biafra is a nation today, um, and will remain a nation forever, because we are not talking and running. We are talking and we are fighting, and we are being called freedom fighters. So we want to liberate ourselves and liberate others from the mental colonism and from the second colonization of Sokoto Caliphate on Biafrans. So, is Peter B trying to say that he is today a Biafran, which he declared dead 50 years ago, that motivated him into action to call Tinubu to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or Tinubu still remain who he is, one Nigeria? Because Peter Obi believed that he can control Nigeria, he can put Nigeria up on their feet again. Peter Obi believed that he will revive and reanimate, rejuvenate Nigeria from every crane and corner. Peter Obi, in his heart, confidently believed in what Nigeria can do, and that Nigeria is still alive and very energetic. But all what they did to him and what happened to him, I think it is more than a lesson for him. But I want to believe that up to now, he has not graduated from that lesson that Nigeria taught him. He have not learned it all. I wouldn't want to go too far, but it is a question I put across to everyone who is listening to me. Who is P2B today to Biafrans? And who is P2B to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because P2B have never been straightforward concerning the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and P2B have not been outspoken or speak anything reliable that you can lay hand as a yardstick concerning the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But today, he is coming up with this intention. So where do you classify him, and how do you look at him? So should we believe in his oral speeches? Is it from his heart? Or we should be looking at P2B as one Nigerian man who never wish Biafrans anything good. Because when you say somebody is dead, why the person is still kicking, alive, and have no problem? So we look at you as somebody who is very inimical, or somebody who doesn't like somebody's progress. As we look at P2B, he doesn't like the progress of Biafra and Biafrans. But one thing still remains the fact that P2B, I don't think there is anybody from Hausa land that bear Obi by name. And so also, I don't think there is anybody from Yoruba land that bear Obi by name. So for this reason, I still want to believe that P2B remains our brother. Yes. So irrespective of his behaviors and characters and unguided utterances. So this moment, I want to make my own opinion as a human being, and what I feel and how I feel that it should be. P2B coming out now to demand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, I think it is very late, because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had died the time they contributed money for the bounty they pledged on him, so I don't know, and I didn't see who he will come out today to tell Tinubu to come to release. And at the same time, Listen to yourself. You will see that Peter B